Alright, what up, guys? I've got a new setup here. Well, not new setup, but I got my iPad Kid now with the camera so I can, look at myself. How do I look? Still pretty stupid. It's okay. Been a couple of months since my last upload. I've got a couple of updates regarding work, so I guess we'll pop right into that. So, first of all, I worked a job for a company doing, I don't want to say the name of the company, but they do maintenance on buildings. I worked a job in downtown, worked 2 days for them. They were like, oh yeah, we're gonna, kind of trial you, see how the work goes. Worked 2 days for them for a project that I guess some other guy for the company screwed up. So they had me and one other new person in to help them get it done. And as soon as that was done and it got time to get paid, they just kind of went whoop. So I had some text conversations. I'm not going to show the camera because I don't want to dox them too hard. But there was a conversation with me and their accounting person, because the guy I worked with, he gave me their number. He's like, yeah, we'll obviously make sure you get paid, da-da-da-da-da. Gave me their number, shoot them a text, they'll make sure you figure out payment. So over a month of me contacting them and hassling them and being like, hey, when are you going to pay me? Here's my information, what else do you need from me? And they'd just be like, just checking, any updates, what information do you need? Payroll's this week. Okay, I'm assuming you have all the information you need then. Great, thanks. Also, my mailing address is blah, 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 if you're sending a check. Guy also said to text you for payment today. Is there anything else you need from me information-wise? These are all over the course of a few days that I'm just kind of texting them, and they're, payment is this week. Okay, well, what does that mean? Thank you. For some reason, I couldn't find your text, is what they said to me. Just need your legal name and email, which I responded to them within a minute. And then a week later, I actually had to contact the Employment Standards Department of the government to kind of be like, hey, so this company isn't paying me. It's been a month. What should I do? And the guy I talked to on the phone was like, send them this link to, I guess, the legal requirement that they have to pay you within 16 days of you working, which should have been well over that. I sent them the link, and the money was in my account within 5 minutes after a month of hassling them. So anyways, that was an experience. Good to know for future. If you ever work for an employer and they don't pay you, there's probably a branch within your government, your local government, that hopefully enforces that. Get in contact with them, ask them what you should do, and then just, for me, within 5 minutes, money was in my account from sending that text. So I was pretty pissed about that, but it is what it is, and they actually overpaid me. I don't think I'm going to get a tax form from that. It was only a couple $100. I don't know what to do with that. Anyways, I finally found myself a full-time job. So I'm going to be starting that in less than a week from now. I'm starting on Monday. Today is Wednesday. So that's been good. That was kind of a friend of a friend situation, working downtown. And yeah, I'm definitely excited for that. It is what it is. It's it's not like a regular 5-day work week. I'm working Sunday through Thursday. So it's a little off. I can't do my swims that I usually do on Sundays, but it's okay. It is what it is. I finally found a job. That's been something that's been on my shoulders for a very long time, so I still currently live at home. Hopefully I'll be able to move out, get a place with some friends. Very much looking forward to that. I'm also thinking of possibly switching my gym setup because I currently work out at the community center. That's not too far of a walk from me. But if I'm working now full-time, 5 days a week, I might get a gym membership to a gym that is downtown close to my workplace. So the idea would be I can go hit the gym, before work. Basically, I can leave here at like 6 a.m., head downtown, work out, and then, take a shower at the gym. There's like a $4 a month towel service add-on, which might be worth it. And then I can just go straight to work. And I was thinking I might end up, if I do switch to a new gym, because my current gym is just like really small and I feel really awkward filming in there. But if I switch to a new like commercial gym, I might be filming in there and I can make some gym content, which would be interesting. It would be fun. I've experimented with like a little bit of filming in the gym. I was going to film today, and then I realized that, it's a leg day, and my leg days are really boring because I kind of do the bare minimum on them. So I think it'll be better to film either a push or pull day. But yeah, that's something so basically like big changes in life. I was definitely feeling down for like most of the time between my last upload and now. But getting, like basically I had a friend of a friend that is leaving the job. So I went in there and basically he was like, oh, just email your resume. And I thought, I'm free. I got nothing better to do. Maybe I'll go down there and talk to the boss and drop it off in person, which turned out to be a good idea. And I think that might have contributed to me starting sooner now as opposed to at the end of the summer. So that's good. I worked a couple more days at my current job. I started with a different company, but that's all just like part-time stuff, and I might still do a little bit of that work, but my main work is going to be at the new company downtown. So yeah, I'm just kind of feels like turning the page in a new chapter of my life. I've never worked full-time before. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be a lot. But at the same time, the hours aren't anything too nasty. Like last night, I was working downtown from... Actually, it was a short little shift. We finished it early, but it was from like 10:30 p.m. to... I think we got out of there at 1:30 a.m., but it was scheduled to go later, and I didn't get into bed until like 3 a.m., even though I drove. Just, it is what it is, and I gotta take a shower when I get home, right? I don't like feeling all nasty. So yeah, anyways, that's kind of where my life is right now. It's a bit of a ramble, but that's just the current update, and I'm hoping... I don't know if I'm biting off more than I can chew here when I say that, like, I'm going to be starting my full-time job. Maybe I'll go to the gym. That won't be within probably the first month. That'll be after that. And then maybe I'll start doing videos like that. Kind of like, that's on my end, not your end. I think that's a cop. I gotta sneeze. Squizzles. Excuse me, that's disgusting. Anyways, I'm not going to go get the napkin right now because it's up there, and that wasn't actually as bad as I thought. But I'm going to include some footage of me at the gym that I've kind of taken over the last couple weeks, but it's not like today, and it's not all from the same day because I just hit a couple sets here and there. But just as kind of like I don't know. I filmed a little in the gym, so I'm proud of myself for that. But that's enough rambling, enough yapping. Good luck in life, and I wish you all the best, and thank you for watching. Here's me at the gym, and I'll see you in the next one, which hopefully won't be 2 months from now. Bye-bye.